what format the suit with security no. And I would say we a better version than Nere. You are sick.
What be gina yena si wa ke transen bi be gina yena so that the dilu be subia usubia no we hypocrite. Marriage is not a holiday. Aware adwuma wom one man one wife eye nyankopon awade. Enti krofo bebre na ekoye no man koye nkrata se eye mrao. Omukoye se eye nyankopon hihom de koso ahememu. Yam bi dina se mama no. Oye boni bia.
And a lot of people that the Lumba same we buy, you know. Many people are reaching out to me. My personal line so. And then my social media platforms so. Say as I say me who say na wa kebi. Then I would dream fat as some may see between a year Odo Bronii and Auntie Mame Mate Akusia say why home. Now originally no Odo Bronii ye nipa opema pa otie me. The last time on Lumba frame me can say we used about 15 minutes talking about you. Anyhow, why you very impactful near the intino. Now I didn't want to say anything about it. But one thing I'm Odo Bronii Eddie Besha share me pay masem no ye me honesty. So or say me cannot cry. And only one of the things in part, not that this so day, a pemasem, a woman. And see one who say will be a mechanic cry, I was mean to mean cannot cry and children. I am highly disappointed in her. I said we buy and go for send a minka senino. Na me dream say, I don't be ebe domono. I'm a nyansa. Onyankopon de ma Abigail no abra eye Nere na nikunu Nabel ejimi ya nanka David pese okuno na oba nyansani ye Abigail etumi ko hia David wo kwan so na otumi jojo na koma no na me face Odo Bronii be ye onyansafo
Saliba no beba
obey no. Let me finish my sentence.
Oh, I get you.
Obey you onyansafo.
As in what?
Nanka asemo no a enkofu epishi no. Ese ombeye kuna. Ombeye kuna no. Nanka nyansa ne beka no. Na wahu say de oye no enye papa.
Na why na catch yourself enkofu ne push.
Nanso
no, coach.
When we have obeying answer for no. I can say maybe a correct dream.
Ye the way Yansan respectfully.
Oh, not general form.
Oh no, Sally, David. See what you are down for.
Yeah, I'm saying that general form. No. Me honest person.
No, Sally, too harsh.
No, too harsh about general form. No, why on wise?
No, David. No, Sally me back. Oh yeah, Sabi, Oba, One, Be Matana. Ma woma, Wafafru. I mean,
you see,
if you are addressing your man,
if
level of respect, no, some of the words that you are using for her, no, young queen and the respect.
Who allow me? A cabin who said, dear make us no, any insults.
No. Some of the words,
said they will be your own wise, only wisdom. Will be your own wise, I just only wisdom.
Remember, so can it sound? I can't cast him. What did you do, Maswatem?
Say.
So by on your day, and
me say, obey Odo Bronii. I was expecting say, so you'll be a one young son. And Cassania, my oil and going.
Oh, to the officer, I have what you say. Yeah,
what's it? I mention, I say, I didn't go. The reason Tia make us ask them, they say, and Baby Bray cause or more young comba pain without realizing, say, they are causing or more young and bar pain. Na, dear yet titty Odo Bronii as some nail that the Lumba and one assembly no. Nay, ya dream, say, me my dream, I am so. Yet background, and I see a by one or started shia Lumba no, allegedly. A sister no, or Bani shia Lumba no, allegedly, no, this 16 years. It is will be at the 16 years a year. You can attest to the fact say obi a wadi 16 years no. Ne say obi to say be a daddy Lumba and a big person be a bejina ho. They say be oka say nani edge ne ho a. The likelihood say a 16-year-old seeing said the daddy Lumba city no or bepene no it be a high. Me at 16 cause there's no way in hell daddy Lumba beti ma baby John so premier and come but people are different. And here funny say o Jimmy ya from 16 years because not general from water. It was Jimmy to this time. What you say? And when what ba this time I will mass 6. I will be a ba. A catcher will say. A brand ya wouldn't it na way. Or ye mi kuna ma worry no for 30-something years. Ain't illegally a ma worry no. To me famine share certain responsibility as widow. It could be a word Jimmy sir from 16 years. And you know, Mofra bedra to this time, Mofra 6 years. One would think that she would be wise.
So, person just say, who you sue word no as Sabia, Seboya, no Yakwala.
Okay, Tino,
it's your dreams.
What you say, let's say when you know, what we expect to say about dreams happening.
No, train. You and I were not there. Oh, say,
allegedly, as some American, say allegedly. See, 16 years, no, started 18. That's what I said. And one would think, say, Sabro, this 16 years, and no, dear, no, Jimmy.
No, men you sue the words with Jimmy.
No idea.
No, Casabia Sabi, no, Yakwara.
No, crabby, Jimmy.
Jimmy. No, please. The youngest lawyer we have in Ghana here, 21 years.
No,
21.
21
No, a bro we secondary school, I think around 13, 14 years.
I know, I know,
no, university.
I say, who consider this way,
No. Also, a bro or university, no, a teenager. And Odo Bronii allegedly.
Allegedly 16 years, no a teenager.
No, or a teenager.
It's not general for.
Be a teenager, so subject maybe not general.
Ah, where any a teenager, not
want to mean Casa. No.
Let me say.
That be selling Miss Road, train Yamutre. A year or does someone here come her. Obama no Bersia and Odo, emotions that take place. Some of the other Betimaka so be a no James Aqua.
Okay, what James Aqua? Then send him. Or James Aqua. It's one would think, says, see, when you need dear, or bed drink, say, opinion. Now, obi or drink a penny dear, nan sabe word ye, or genuine. But it's rather unfortunate to say, we disappointed me. Pa. When a radio presenter, when him say, then ye fine. A friend, so Sally, as some of the way you see you pay. Won't kebi. I'm saying no. She will do the right thing. Up to the time of party, I bet you won't make court. I say, na nipa ban hoso. No, I the right thing. By saying, say, Mammy, my bawukuno, me dim from so. Facha me. Never me show nasi. It is say, Uniaketwa. Na yen shepa panechi. But how dare she? How dare Odo Bronii? How dare obi a wakodu obi kunachi? To me, yes, I would do a bar nature. I would dear in a rightful place. Hey, now me see your generation, pa, and ma show him Ajimine. Me see ba, yani, I come for 4. Because say Obama to me by running a year down. No, I found. Because what beauty one who insecurity now one so, one or wakasa, and you encounter who say, we are insecure. And what format dear suiting with security no. And I would just say we a better version than Nere. You are sick. To think say Bema ebe can ye hunsem. Oh we dey me no or mama sumje. We dey me da me woman no na akọ. Na wo oba no what jia what dwene ketwa ni mu say. Wo na be a better person. Ubetimi ama na sumje you are sick. You are sick in your head to actually think, say, Ubetumi mame akosia sewa a preda di Lumba. It's in an person called Bo. Adian Chemenua. And man, no tien semua. Be mani chomufa, ne yere ho. How do you go? na it baffles me say this time round me who say a mema no a ka said woman na ye corporate to this eniama no omo kra na support maame no but rather emma o emba no mo te say akosia se wa ne miara ana yakodi Odo Bronii echi Odo Bronii ende minim say bia maka asem we no we will cease to even be an acquaintance, but I don't really mind because me obi biara intentionally ebe causing a yonku oba pain no can never be somebody that will be my acquaintance. That person can never be. If you say first and foremost, eye day ana utumi ba obi kunu nchen. Esa de ne ko twese. Yenya wo wayire. Like hey, madre sem no ho madre just say me to be come chia no madre ho am say what is this really happening? All because say be manu anhwe ne ho yie anhwe da busia yie ana obebie ne ho e ma wo de wo da ye nti no wo fili say wo de anti akosia say wa ye pe monye pe eni pa bi na mpesa me bon wan baso e wo sa asem we mu ajingo eye papa shi baby a wo bi onyankopon hiraw papa shi ana face so no eye ne nua ba Enestina no oba panyi no mami onyankopon hira wate na abusia panyi kofi wusu die abusia panyi kofi wusu star boy to park enkrofo de beye wo masa de odi akosia se wa no wo mama ye de beye wo bisa because ajeman what mami nanim mami akosia se wa nanim who will wear a crown of sadness. There's nothing. Me show the pictures of no young. Any mommy pictures now, I go like, what actually went wrong? To the point to say, well, yes, what person won't join you kunu. I didn't negotiate, you know. More finding way to have private conversation, you know. Let me have a just to suit your stupid narratives. Mommy, I go say, wa, onyanko po kaun. Odo Bronii, shame on you. Shame on your mother. Shame on all the people who do it because the people know who do what you know. No one track record. A big grass and do a vagina. A vagina blanco for Kunuma. It's how can such a person I will do it or in the name of big woman politician. How can that person advise you a bit me as we and to me so ye that and to me so ye it is shame on you Odo Bronii ubedi nkuguo
Sally,
any court case na some na make
no asem no court eti
me say any court case na some na make
na eden case na ka
ubedi nkuguo
e wo ho anim
e wo I friend say eye oba akosia say wa anim any Ghana fo nyina anim say side chick ana mistress to me be a whole legacy of that Lumba bosso abra one sofa na obi kasa say oh what share no obi sira ne se wo metino obi kuno ho obi sira no obi sira presila so metino obi kuno ho ana ade ne kura say no so obai na kada di Lumba akosia say one building record with that Lumba enya sika go ba betina wa ba be obi kuno help am bese mu nyankopon di ni bedi papa Odo Bronii onyankopon di ni bedi papa for causing that woman pain for say wo ba ye wo je wo fefe what you say who say a video of them hugging papa she and some more kind say some of the baby mamas na hunyansa aba be sere se mame facha ye de si nyina facha ye na the office say ensianti there's a half of the disciples of Jesus Christ half of the disciple of Jesus Christ ensianti
that's it
who feel say obetimi ababe shame on you and then no one am delete your number and then one am share one am twam and then one am who say who to me ni pa who betimi aboa me kwan biara so because who ji obi kunu of 34 years dia and you me de na abeji
that's it
asam na ba na mo huru Odo Bronii te se de onni obiara no yam bi dina so mama no onye boni bia se benyo no koso Lumba be ma ne se edamo kire I cold so one ne meda Yeah, papa nyina na almost second wives. Oh no tie. Kwala nsia bam. Just obi o ka se bia ase Lumba wa Jimmy. Da Lumba no nim nyansa ba ko kra. Bo goluma ni ma se. Kwajo fo so da ma se papa Ghana fo. Ke ba kra ka mon kan se. Me just so said ni panyin no. Adu me rebe to ha ye din ma no. Yes na bia ko so se ba kra bi ni. No in here. We di papa. Da owu ye no. Second day I was in the house. Ni me see ho nyina.
O me meneda. O ko kwasi ada.
Me come say dwada no na.
Okay.
Dwada me call so ya.
Okay.
Ko dwada no. Na asema ba no e me ya. Ana ne chai chi ni se mo kwan. Omo so omo ka san bebre. Omo kra omo to awara so be 3 or 4 5. Ase de bi si bi dada Lumba, de mai dada Lumba ni. Kwajo fosu de mai ni. Esi se o jimi ya na no birthday ase no, ode ne yire we no be gina ho. Oko lande one ne ba nyina o so no Odo Bronii ni ko ya cha ko tu jimi. Seta no sani yi panyin no. Ana muguru manu ase. Sa just because a yaba and the way they kuna na we dey kwakwa we can say it in the light oh ma am pay no you have recognize yi aba menya entrance ni si chasoko for so say na mugulu mari sim enu ase wo be gina yi na si wo ka kan bi be gina yi na so that dey Lumba be subia usubia no we hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. You don't love the man. But good enu ase chas for so but the yiri mi mo good enu ase ade ono kwa ne be ma okoye yi Mr. Kwame come on side for independence. Then you part the penny fat ya o ton. O wo bebre kra san oba. Ejeni nana kufado. Sabi nyani bunyiri Rebecca nkwana na. O anwan san oba we yi.
Nkwana ni bi ma me different.
We pa president Atamios. Ne ba ku ye mfi be ama.
Oh ne ba ni mu ne young man.
But only na dum ni sira wo na.
No, David.
Mamu me nyɛ sa.
Wo fa kan sɛ on person kasa nti be ya ka nyom na.
Was ane. No ko.
On fa kasa na utana bi. On fa sɛ bi ada bi o.
Kwame. On fa kasa utana na.
Me say no, I will write it tomorrow Monday on my page. No, that Lumba for 43 years. Aba guna ni ma say ma nya de kwa. Ma nya de budi tete. Ala brabo boy ni nya na ono. Do pe ne ma no kura no agya hokɔ na wa ba bi di ho ade. Do pegu ho no agya hokɔ. And then we video bi a oh ye catfish bi no na yi. Se catfish nja say o fi o mi wa. Agya hokɔ. Why are you doing this?
I said catfish or ma
ba ese bi agun. Na say ne ba no a woni Odo Bronii nje o jan nche na o se bi gun no berazem. Na ka ba say swimming pool no tu o hwiri gum.
o ko cha den.
Na no say tell am the mom o kan dey Odo Bronii no. Say be o ba fun ti no. Let's say tell me bani gina ho a odi catfish go no ko ngo no kra ntu suo no ni no nkunu because Odo Bronii abetenda de Lumba chen e na wonsia be ba cho yi oman mu anase bi ase oba de pe be ma anase me ba ne ko oba ho ari
Ghana ha
ai anase be bia
o ba bia se me ma ne ko pe ma
eti tell me no owo yi for the past year no anyone nsa no in fa where the other family members
but coach said the ignorance of the law so excuse
exactly because say long grounds with you they say akosia sawa why you be mad de Lumba papa nobody can dispute that one nobody but yeah actually say de Lumba o sa ko fa akosia yi Odo Bronii no na dadu mo wa Jimmy and ko for Odo Bronii ni betra ho
coach me so say san nkofo
no that people are saying so why so ko fa no tra ho na no kwa no why are they
yeah can say na was so more Odo Bronii who ni place that's all that we are saying
so wa man who ni place here wa man who ni place here no mama no mu o se de Lumba Jimmy
oh David no
yeah allude say me them you part of the people that are
alluding that
say that the Lumba was so bema one na causes our problem when you know because a man so one ma side chick who baby ogina o mistress who baby ogina that is the
why are you referring to the woman as a side chick
what's I dey
why are you referring to the no no the yentumi
maybe say
unim krata bia
what problem
right to say besene konua haban as I say ye tase na obanyansafo enye dede yina na edede asɛm si a nye dede na de solve asɛm
Yeah, no.
yɛ akanfo nti nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ nom na sɛ yɛka no sɛ yɛ akanfo ɛkyɛ sɛ nkɔmmɔ no a yɛdie no nnipa bebree na wɔ wiase a wɔn mu tie yɛn nkɔmmɔ no a yɛdi no nti nyɛ atɛmdidie ɛnyɛ atɛmdidie na yɛde solve problem ɛne deɛ sɛ ka atɛmdidie sɛ yɛbɛdidi obi atɛm sɛ wei ayɛ sei na wei na fa akɔsi ade a nka no deɛ ka possibly no nka sɛ ɛho nya sɛ ɛbɛba ha ka sɛ yɛfrɛ nipa no wɔ phone so direct na yɛyɛ ma no wate aseɛ agyema no kora hɔ no sɛ nnipa bebree a ebi wɔ studio ha na ebi de so abɔnten a wɔn mu tie no menya sure sɛ bebree na no wɔn nya opportunity ɛne Lumba nante bosome baako kora da menya sure sɛ nipa bebree wɔ studio ha ɛne wɔn a wɔabɔnten wɔn mu tie no bebree na kora nya opportunity ɛne Lumba ɛyɛ adwuma 1 month nti bebree na nsɛm a wɔn ka no wɔn mu nim Lumba wɔn mu nim ne shoe size na wɔn akɔ ho ne belt kora a ɔbɔ kora ne waist yɛ sɛn nti wɔn a wɔyɛ dede bebree no wɔn kasa gbegegre keke no yɛ ahyɛ da bi san sɛ Lumba ne so nim Lumba ne waist size yɛ sɛn sɛ Lumba kotel a wɔso ɔkɔpɔ matade a ne waist size yɛ sɛn so nipa ntumi bɔ kyerɛ wa na no wɔn so okay na kyerɛ sɛ nipa ne bɛn no dodoɔ na yɛ tia no yɛ nim Lumba enipa bebree kasa ɛyɛ dede wɔ wiase ne nyinaa no it is by social media emotions no de kasa because kodo for so what else Lumba no what else ayi na nim Lumba no me say half of Ghana and I say even one of Ghana wo mu ni baby kwa kodo for so what
me say na me nim ni fie da me fa ho saa ba na me nim say
obi nim baby Lumba kwati because Lumba ni fie the day no ye bie gate nam say twice anapa ye de nkwara ko school ene enimre ye ko fa nkwara na ba fie atu gate nam enti ɛyɛ mu wanwa with the volume of information nkɔfo bi suppose nkɔfo bi say wɔn wɔ abata kusu ɛsɛ wa na Odo Bronii ɛna fa akusi ya I get very very surprised yɛn ne kodofo so yɛ adwuma from 2010 as part of the team yɛ event production me say last year okay last year May na moti show so ha cancer lutrat and your friend Saturday say na moti ha and your friend Lord and na mo cancer mi kase and me offer coach ni na mo bi sam hu say Lumba obaba land na show no obaba
last year
last year say na ye kan na me that day no ye gina kono e wo UK mo ana mo kura mo ti studio ha o na mo kura mo nya sure say kodofo su show na ye wo land no obeba
yes
because of the track record
say ene wo wuya the same people nkofo say wo mu ni Lumba chain ono ankasa o de no wo ba wiase and I get very surprised how did you people know him?
I know what you are saying.
Oh no democracy. Democracy
statement.
President.
Don't correct what he just said.
No, what was he say?
I see coach
Councillor Lutro, yes. Ajima
yeah, you say you
na ye nimu no.
That is not a stand.
No, okay. Oh boy, you did the castle. No.
Ni enim say enim ye kan asem.
Oh, that no bodo nche mi han ma yesa ne mo. No mo fan han ma yesa ne ka gbe na ro banyo yesa ne fan. That be ye obetuma kan asem.
Artists. So we're discussing the artist.
Ajingo.
We're not discussing his family matters all about because you are here
Ajingo.
So
Ajingo me to so me distracted no. No cry back up. Ye papa kodofo so. Otna obo ne bra wo krom ha ye na enim se Lumba betna krom ha no. For the past 17 solid years. Ajiman, hwemanim. For the last 17 years. Minu mi enu yeti krom ha no. Da ben na wo Ajima wotoy what is say Lumba yiri bi fi abrochi na Lumba birthday nti ye twa cake mo Kempiski we invite media for na yenko share on yenko track cake 17 years ago. Bo mami, bo date mami.
No, me TV.
What to be that?
Me TV.
Good. What to say? I say Lumba yiribi. Senye a year we and a Lumba woo na. Have you ever seen Lumba's wife before?
No, me who need that.
One who Lumba yireda.
David.
Bra, but one who Lumba yireda. Me pacho kasagu makinum. Senye so Lumba woo ya bra. One who Lumba yireda. Wunum ne kala.
Obi ani say who ne be who the kala.
And private matter. And me be say. Where are you people getting your facts defending the woman?
So those who are saying that Akosia Sewa is the wife is not true, right?
There may be some, because more ni panada. You people haven't seen the person before.
So who's the wife of that Lumba?
And it may be some, because you people claim you have the facts. Mona must why say. No be a walk say no why bonny. When to young and then you will still do hank for the bonny mercy do her near for second trinity because or a such what could you be kuno. And maybe some say for the last 17 years, have any of you met that Lumba's wife, seen or met that Lumba's wife before? Mongunida. One Kasajima, we a journalist. 17 years ni. What did that say? Yes, you crum her or memoir. Could you for Lumba? Lumba na nkofo tumi ko ne fie ko tue sika kra so mo wo hwe ne keke awenenim Lumba nkofo nam nkofo peso mo ne twa picture po keke Lumba ye show Orlando nkofo twa plane ticket fi America eba UK so mo abehia no wo ajeman wo hu say yesi Lumba yiribi owo Germany ye fe na kuzu asewa na waba Ghana se ne ku birthday enti ye ina media for or just surprise birthday de amano nti yenko hia no e wo Campiski ni yenko twa cake woni rasta eni jai mi amini rasta yenko ni yenko hia keke na ka that day meet and greet ye mami ni ye daddy ni o de nti ami hu ni o nkola ni ti o mi wo Germany daddy mu na we de mo fanche mi ntimi ma Ghana daddy yare no minim na mo fanche mi nkola nso wo Germany wo mo susua ti mi nya kwa ma nti mo hu mi ha enyemfum so bia ne na de nkwala no more vacations because said the mini rasta kan awo wa ti abochi edu September ye ma nkwala makwan ye yina susu akwa abochi bi peno ya me de ede ye yina about because the opportunity ye yina su yakwa abochi pena me matra abochi so pen. I've lived in Amsterdam ma Trenton ko bebre obi atan bi ote abochi a wo hwe ni ma bia eduru ayi a ye ma long vac. I'm about to me abosume miensa ebi mu kwa holidays into obabi or Germany I will see nuku or Ghana nuku ntiapo no. It doesn't matter what time it is. A do time na sem kwala no kwa makwanya obetumi de nanim kura solidarity abewe nuku se me nkwo ke miku wi na me san so fa me play na me nkwo
2% che say
me say me ma me akosu asewa me respecting so much. Me respecting and baby bi owo bia no metia no.
Yes, and will lift to microphone because you can.
Me respecting the power.
Thank you.
But me mum dear.
Okay.
I haven't see a castle will be or baby. I worry Bema. No show the love and the power of protection of a man. Me who side no me mama akosu asewa mu.
Na hu hwan mu.
To me to boase. Me who side no me mama akosu asewa mu. Eno ana ma me kwasi me di ho yaw. Say oba bia onum say me ku agemantofo mu a me kwakoko ne property ho no. Sa oba no ese so otum so nya tumi. Bra agemantia ase no ese so otumi ku agema ho. Sa wonim say ageman hu na oba ku agema property ho dia. Ene bra agemantia ase no ese so ku agema ho. Ah yeti koma yenim de Matilda ye wo Germany. We hear Matilda what London. Ko hia bra wo bre. What hey now to me 1 month no about 2 months no about or because what in the moja pray at the born and munikune nema. That is what we are talking about. I haven't seen that demonstration of love, spirit and power, the purpose of marriage. Our year and you no penny say why more certificate to. Actually Monday call register journal and qualify marriage certificate one with the copy visa.
Ubida. And Kofu register general, one worry, a certificate, the Aqua visa.
Jacusa what any visa certificate.
There be Tiasa Metro ye, me say, as some I can ye attack ye comes up by and so forth, be a tassin beside Bissini Kunia Habine. And I may catch you say, our year. And you know, fan say, Yama marriage certificate too. Yama marriage certificate woman we are a Juma womb. Marriage is work.
Okay.
Marriage is not a holiday. Our year a Juma womb. Answer no baby able to within the necessity the busa mikuni ajama prempeno. Ha! No a Juma. Me no neti krom ha. Me share the effort. Pa Matilda outplay to today. Matilda from a dancer. One move now today to become a nurse. I am ne oti amanoni. No share ma ne anajman. Obi amunu share Brazil 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And now my are British citizens because of one woman called Matilda. And no support. That is the work I'm referring to in marriage. Oba wari bema. Oye juma. Ama yesi na wese mirini mikuni. That is the concept of marriage. Now me say, Ajiman, the year wari mukura din pa what din tia bema biya tisika so wakwa wari oba ne se. We yare da home. Eh! Me nana mo netra, me nana no ohene me ne netra ye. Me nana ebra me nana nya stroke. Me nana tena me papa, me grandfather ho. Ehwe ni tini mo mu twa no. Ehwe because ni kunu no na sha brase na bem na nyare no da ho me na dase ontumi pagya no mu
you consider na person ka
there me person me catch one say let us spare that young woman called Odo Bronii.
Who is she to that Lumba?
More spare no.
Who is she to that Lumba?
In any capacity that your mind tells you, whether or your wife or your girlfriend or your anything you people want to describe her, please, you people should spare that girl. More spare no life man. Or your woman, more spare no. Because you see, the way you people are trying to crucify her, said that for just for su or tiasi and come move mobile to Makasa. There be a sequoia for su tiasi. Pa! Uncle Papa she over to manya to me. I could drop baby aquacasa. Papa she I also no done bra. Now there no be brother. Ajiman sound to a brother, saying, who tough from one. What brother our capacity to protect your legacy.
Yeah.
Your brother must not run on social media to go and refer to your children as Empranto Unkola. What brother I also do. When I see you could for so, I don't know. When I am the best man. Now we are could for so we are. One nam now bra man our woman, you are referring to those children as Empranto Emprama. We are Busheni. Busheni no also for so we are so for no. Dan me bisan say. Papa she to take come I would do so for ya working for heaven. Wanted that say for the last 17 years. Who have only chance could for so. Or no baby awo or no more fear because who papa she there and can you na lucky who there call your software who pay you now within park heaven and to who near could for so wanted that's all no baby awo or so no nim papa she see we nim that say Charles could for so or no baby awo na say ye kura na ba ya no nim say that the Lumba or no baby or ba fofra wo
because when I say oh yeah ekuna e wo ye na say
ekuna ebusua pani ye yakanfo ebusua bi e wo krom ha ina by virtue of by virtue of the family inheritance that we come from ebusua pani and a trase and wo kire hwan and ekwakoye widow
nti wa kire
by neighbor
no please kwesi kasa
Neba on some studio hano ana me chese aha minimini pra wa haina
na uni say
minimo bia ha bia ne babia bia bilo ngo
kwesi na me so
etimi me kama sem ka won chese bia no
impossible
eponu na wa horo no kotom
eponu so be ha ya
eponu so be wa won chese bia kotom ponum eponu na wa won chese bia kotom ana wa won chese no
Oh, Sammy Rasta, no.
Ajiman.
Oh, he's on
Ajiman, mami you want na me ndi ba 17 and penny force so bi su kasa.
Sure.
The entire man make kasa ne say. Nipa bi afia busuam. Say bema bi anaso oba atofo mo a. Ye refer body na eda ho no etu abusua.
Sure.
Because abusua ne gina obia na mu ye na yi. Me metie mabusua pani me tofo mo a. Mabusua pani ne begina me obia na mu aye atoto mayiye ne me bibia na me hyehye. Ana betoto. Enti de tie ne say me nka say by law. Tie me nka say me say abusua bia wo firi mu bia wu a wabusua pani ene gina ho hwe toto abusua ne nyina. Eye wo ma bedi odoye widow ene oyi na no widow was right na ye ka no so bi ye ka so bi kwa kwaye kuna agema mambisa o widow ye yema obi o sese metra na se ye yema nipa abusua na wo no widow was right you need to perform widow was right to the family abusua na ba chao se enema we ni hia egwe na sese wo toto de ba ne de da wukunu abusua ene ba ka chao se yama me akoso ese wa wukunu na kodefo so wato fom no enema we na abusua hia firi ho na ye de adware wukunu
nti abusua no fo no be ka kire oba no
abusua fo no be ka kire oba wa afo no
hwan
in between whoever the family chooses omu ya aware so I am ni ira na nikunu
obi on be choose hwan
between baby ametie whoever that the family head will choose based on the information available to them the person has the right to perform widow's right for Lumba.
Who do you want to perform the
Because ametie me Lumba busa pani.
Okay.
Me just a public commentator.
Sure.
And I don't have any right to determine who should become a widow for Lumba.
Okay.
Minis had to me no. Me was had to me now. And I will make my justification.
And that
but minis had to me no.
Okay.
Eye busapani o tie kunjam as a so baby ekwaye ran obofo rever obofo you nipa mini ma me wiye no. Wo say obi kwaye asiye. Wo say na ye kwaye asiye. Wo so anuoma na
de ye di wachi.
Abusua ene ye so anuoma no kwache wo. Wo pese wo ye widow a abusua ene ye widow abusua na be kire kwanya ye abusua ye fa so a ye kuna.
Okay.
So say me catch you say abusua na be kire ho na be ye kuna. That's what I'm referring to. Many 54 years.
I know.
Me mabusua me tian me mabusua mu I represent a lot of things in my me mabusua me play a lot of role in my family. Let nobody come and stand here and think that we don't know what we are talking about.
Okay.
Abusua is very important.
Okay.
Abusua is very very important. Obi asusu wa na mamre enkan for mamre the guy for mudie I go for mudie irrespective of wherever you come from no, there's a law that binds whatever you do.
So
abusua na abusua ye ji oba ware fre abusuam ajema wo kwaje wo yire wo kwa ware matilda wan na wo kwaje wo ware ne fini wo wan kwa ware matilda fini papa na abusuam abusua na hia ya na jitu se oba we ye fini na bi ko wo yire
na Lumba busua hwan na omoje tumu awarium
me de ye na ye twen
court
say ye twen court.
Okay.
Say court ni rule na say ye maame akosua sewa ono ene ba ba ye kuna na me ka bibi say ba bia nkomo no ha me kakra ene wewa me pese me kan na me de masem ba wie ni say me questioners minya yan ka say we nkan kokoto.
Okay.
Me questioners minya yan ka say we nkan kokoto ni dentia say court ni sa akosua sewa lawyer no so mu di nkunim fa so Monday wo ma court ama judge na buya ya bia bibia ye ma me ya two powder ye yina be court wo ya two powder gu ye ma me akosua sewa so wadi nkunim o ye be widow mebo ye wi de Lumba japade ama na mebo good ya two powder gu ne so wi a afi bra wa wi no esese ye ma me akosua sewa otuka
ekobusua no
no kwa busua no ho no komite abusua no no ko bisa yie ne ho hyehye sesei abusua no a ye ka ho asemi no abusua na wo no mugina court eti sesei widow no kwa kwaye no obeya ma hwan. Where is he going to do the widow's right? Until me see me nya can say we can court because you are dealing with the man's family. Uni abusua be man na kwa ware no no kwa ware Lumba fi na busuam wa ware Lumba fi wiram. Take it to a German citizen. Me who say nkofo ko a German citizen ya da nyame ase. Se mo fi se Lumba a German citizen dia. ekrom ha ye mem ha ye wa German High Commission consulate wa ha
dia fa funu nko
eti mo ntam afunu no na mo fa no nko Germany Deutschland mo fa no nko ye wo visa no ye beba na ye beba mo nsawa mi bra ni ye be ji visa de ama no no amra no wo yi ye ne Paul Beresi na ye beba Germany ni ye ba ba ye mo yie it does it ni ye yina ye nya ya somdwe sa mo fu sa Lumba German citizens na mo fa no nko na mo se kojo fosu ododo kojo fosu ha bema no a opie kromo na mama bi adwa no ne ho asem ne yakan o si kromo a na mama bi adwa eba sa na ni braba ne ho asem ne yakan eti me wo issue say asem we kodi court but enya se awie because oba be hia bema busua bema be hia ne yiri a wa firi mu na busua na ono mo aka bom aye ni ko yie mama akoso sewa ye wie de ye ina wie ebusapani na mudidi na tem no ye wie se atem mudidi na tem na wie a mama akoso sewa she will still need that man na mudidi na tem no obehia no no na tena sa plane ni ko yie enti mo kasa ya mo ye careful
me dase
Mate, yo. Very careful. Ne nipa bi afia busuam. Ya mbo nipa oduam. Mo amutie na mama amutie studio na mo na mo fia busuam. Papa we ofia oye ekwapem ni. Bisa no ofia busuam. Se asam to busuam a obi wu. Obi anasa berema. Enya busuam na wotena se no wo ye hyehye. Enti mika se no ma busuam be no no obegina no ye hey no. What was it referring to? Mabo musu makuma kuko
za no beso kire
ana makuma panchi
eno nen
makuma gwa wu ye kwapim ni wu ma kwapim mamre se nipa des obia ana berema wu wa busuama abusuama na trase ni wo ye yi wu sei meka ya wu sei yi
medase
bachiri makotuma
kwambo do aso mpacho bremu e ko sele traso obi sore no so on traso
akonjo no obi
ya trase o obi sore so mo sore kwambo do aso yenko
me ko mikrom
kwambo do aso
me ko kwa benya
koko wa kwa benya obi sore so on traso
mikrom monchiche nsi o monchiche nsi o obi ahute monchiche nsi o yeah 1000
Odo Bronii supporter na
me support ko na ayi
me be so your Odo Bronii supporter na
se me support Odo Bronii ko anya hwe because for the last 17 years me ne kodo fosu ko ye adwuma no me ne kodo fosu ko ye adwuma no oba me ni no me ko se na se me de mani hu no ayi Odo Bronii A+ apietus na sam ko ma roho
adan
wo ba wiase wo se nipa wo ma usika eso e wo wiase pa wo your career ayi Lumba nipa no oni Lumba ti ye dis sika na bre wo no it was Odo Bronii
it is carry for Odo Bronii
ebe Lumba cash wo dis sika 1 billion e dey bre their euro oba Odo Bronii anko kan chantia Lumba na say hey miwura
menfa nko
sika we so menfa nko ma no
okay
o kan ho ma ni dis sika na bre wo ena nipa wu ya sa ba na otie eyi oni ba mate ya dis sika na bre wo no wako social media life say uko to na yampia
Odo Bronii o ye Lumba den o ne den
obetum kwa na wo fase obetum na wo fase as far as I'm question metie for the last 17 years me Lumba ya adwuma no nipa minim say mindi mani ehu mako Lumba fie anopa ewie na numre wa ma me nsu anom wa ma maduane adi minim say Lumba aka chem say ne yire ni e Odo Bronii enye no na metra radio we so ayi na ma into wow support what you know but me what I know is Lumba is Odo Bronii that is the person me ko Lumba fie me ne ye adwuma ye ko bia honest what Odo Bronii o so me friend me ne tia no
e no se ne den
o se ne yire no no o se ne yire no no o ne wo ma into wow won tia se no kolago no epono na da ho no kotom kaja kwa me rasta me so won koto punum
kwambo do aso bra
so anya yire o koto pu
ajawai
kaja rasta so ko koto pu o ti akosia se wa anya yire an su koto ko ma di pro
me da basi
mo ma kasa na
kwam yanko
onim ajawai ye pundits na we have a lot of people who are listening to us enti oya mema yabo wofa nwomo no near Crusu.
Yeah, sure. No.
Aye.
Me kwa de menyanka wo Lumba aware pa ye ne bre boma me.
Timmy.
I worry, my worry, I'm a you, Martin.
Yeah. Like we, Metiasia say, the issue Lumba is a very emotional matter.
Oh, why not?
Yes. But you see, when it gets to this point, it was say yema emra, ye chire emremu, and no nebe boa your listeners. It is not about the emotions. And unipa baako a Lumba asemu ibaye, what church asemu yie pa no, and he cancel the truth. He has done so well. In fact, my follow no on so many platforms are where ye emotions no asi and chain. Anna ode awaremu in church no ato form as to whether a man for a tie asua. And now said they will continue on the emotional journey. It's up to them. But you see, Ajimai, aware eye asetina. Esanso so ye krata. Especially se woko na woko sign aware na your friend ordinance no. I'm telling you, eye krata.
Krata aware.
Yes. Whether the koji visa and now say uri koji whatever no. And you still krata day, aware. Yes. And you want me to sign krata and to and then you say okay, maybe somebody is performing the friends marriage performance and I don't know all you know. It you know this title be mano. You cannot do that. And by all means, you know, so who plays our role no, you will a title that will be given to you. And not your or wakata no. You want a title. Don't let confuse the two. And that is what is happening. See, no. People feel say they can confuse the two. You cannot confuse the two. You cannot. The point is that mami akusia sewa or ye yiri or wakata so or science so or worry for adie. Lumba, only Lumba tina meba, or wakrata so as ordinance marriage, okay?
Undisputed.
Thank you. Only Lumba times no or serve Lumba as a wife or perform the wifey duties.
Correct.
If for any reason, na Lumba no being a German citizen, Ayana Jinso or be relocated to Ghana. Now we share obi a watina broche bi anim enema a wo abrochetina and kwalashe mortgage loans whatever but me when I was talking democracy I never talked no because good things
democracy
na we are just okay fine marital home aware no efie e wo hefa unim ye esemu ye kan no ne poso na poso aware free no ehina na ewo hwan ne free aware no efie no eti we agents oba betina Ghana and now ko free aware free na say ufu say oh another person ebetimi ahwew you cannot say esan say u free efie ni ntino oye na aware now na netina ono ompamo wo wa na wa agents oba dey ube free fie no wa nyen na djuma. So we must see who deserted the home and who remained in the what? In the home. If we come to these conclusions, the answers are questions we will arrive at a conclusion, say, why na ye a year no? Na me, in Koma Ecosu na no, Ajama, Babia Hame, it is a Bushapeni.
Okay.
I didn't tell make us. If you say insurance started say a bobo
offer coffee.
A mrena
Starboy.
A mrena
send me a mini power.
Yeah, a mrena Lumba toy pen.
Yeah.
One would say
Starboy the mini papa.
One would say time Odo Bronii etinasi na amount for eba be chacha no. Ana busapeni e send message by say omunnim obi a ye friend Odo Bronii tie o ono no kan ye say omunnim obi a friend Odo Bronii na omunnim no eye mame akosia sewa eno na busia no edini no enti ono kwa de osoma ama na manfo aba Odo Bronii chen aba bisa ese ne de hye ne wo henfa
na safoa no na safoa no
all these things are on record o
yeah
we can play everything step by step ani nanu ani nansa
Starboy
yen kan bi nhye
Starboy
ana oba ye no se
na hu no koto o police o mu
o seat no
seat ni bono
na ni shoe no
Starboy
because he is the hottest man.
ana otra ne kam no se asumdwe nko
so na onu se onu be ntia
was it?
onu so akoso confusion na wi
Starboy
o ja say and other day no onu so wetin say den akudu confusion no
Yeah.
it wetin akase sumdwe because asem ko na say judge ni say they should go back and solve it. You see what we should be asking ourselves say a day na see ya a ma Starboy esa be dane ne ho say maami akosia say wade omunimu no na emom no eye Odo Bronii na omo den omo recognizing now as a wife and no you see when you start doing that bra now would the yawo share anybody because bibi koso ewo time a maami akosia say wa ife brochiri bae no okofi ho no okotena ase no okotena Odo Bronii achi otena na achi no Odo Bronii akasa esoroye ana okofamu maami akosia sewa maami akosia sewa piano na say wanye bibia there was harmony omo kire odo ewo ho etinka we could have built on that what you say we could have built on that but se unyaba na obetro letter na wo kire se maami na ono krata mu emremu ono no ye oyere no se oba brosho nusu a aye brosho nusu a na mo ye ni favor now what kind of insult is that na ntibra akosi ultimately Jamaica no they all can meet yourself for Odo Bronii okay besen kan ni asoso ene maami akosi asewa would anka obeti asese they should write that thing to her say wudimba krata nusu a
ye favor.
You see, I want to me person me TV big to be free. Se we share divorce asia. A process that starts with intent, declaring of intent, which is supposed to go through a certain process I could do the final dissolution
of the
marriage.
Yeah.
But when in the wisdom of the court, almost say adofo ebutimi fu to the point some person omujaa ware etimi serve intent ni say me person me jaa ware but along the line
almost so madwen
e wo court ye wo nkofo mienu a the day of judgment na ye ba be dissolve no marriage no unu de see omutwa atade baako ana omo de ba court judge ni hwe mu din sa te say watade fefefe a wo hye nanka o yesu ne adwasewa ana whatever no so e wo the same atade judge ni hwe mu din say na wo say ye nkwala hu mo fro no mo say hu ana pa mo wo mo
okay
they continue with the marriage because me catch our wedding.
It's true.
Okay, it's along the way, you know. Na court to be mass separation as parts of the process now. You did dissolution, you know. Amoko separation ni moi or don't it me rekindle. It's about separation poor in the mind and the wisdom of the judge. And as a court, you know, or him say you can come back. It is still our any day. Valid. You cannot say a sense my mini serve Lumba ntino. We friend say our no aiden agu. You cannot say that. Now when him the next place a hamipa ano. Ajimai any the lawyers of the Ofosu family.
Aden.
Now unim say we a lawyer, you are supposed to be the legal brain, okay, of your client. You are supposed to be the legal brain of what? Your client.
Sure.
It is our client na eka sembi. Na sa asem no enfamra kwan so. Asem no ye emotional. Wo na wo treat ne say da bi o. Asem we na wo kan ye no. Enfamra kwan so da bi enye se enfafa kire ne say enfamra kwan so. Because the lawyer no of the Fosu family no etiasie say ordinance marriage yemfa ensa na egunu. Now that is very technical. People should understand it. Say wo contract ordinance marriage yemfa ensa na yeden egunu because aware ne yem yensa ye wo the Muslims marriage no ye wo customary marriage and ye wo ordinance marriage. Untimi mfa one way yedi close back no enfa solve the other one. Say eye efia waria wo de ensa ko a abusua na busua ni hia na o ma ye de o matena se na o matiase se yegu aware no na oba no ya pataw ene fen se yegu aware no but ordinance there say dem chire mu no eye different. Was will go through the court processes because a court na a massa aware no
now wrapping up.
Yeah, so when the lawyer actually wrote to say a son said maami akosia sewa edi ensa ba afie nti no aware na gu no. Charlie, I have never seen a lawyer our guvu say that. Because where the groove of the century. It is so like so elementary. Say you should have said no. Our any ordinance marriage. Into your ordinance marriage there, Mr. Muyengunisa. Said the beya a bema abusapeni no any abusiano any boy nyam say some krapo mun our any difference woman. And this is the saddest part. The saddest part of all this conversation.
Okay. Because the truth is that ignorance of the law doesn't give you permission not to know what is right or wrong. Ghana emrana yedi ejumani yaje awade miensa atumu. Baako ye Mohammedan you keep explaining your customary. Obi ene memory de we awade anopa no we de mu friend engagement. Ewie achi no mukoye wedding no. Ghana mrana say immediately okoye wedding no. De oye ewia no eye mbohu
egu wedding de ne yehu sa aware.
Enti ubisa say date ben aware time ben aware. Why engagement Thursday? Osamba ebe wedding Saturday. Your date of marriage is
Saturday. Yes, sure.
And if you check the certificate, you are described as a spinster.
Yeah.
And a bachelor.
So
why wale wo krate
kasadika krano.
Why one year civil married no. But why be the CCR hwem for certificate in CCR count. Share. The Jimena Shadi na make
Oh no, why you sure to them?
For people na missing for people also kasa.
Na yet here when the crop people.
Who na me kasa. Sister, I'll share here actually spinster she say unwale da. But I'll share here bachelor unwale da. And just a fear dey na ko no ya boagu because you chose to go ahead with the civil marriage.
Questioners is of the view that for 17 years he knowing that the Lumba
those are emotional things. He's nobody.
No, you can't refer. What is nobody saying?
I'm saying that in my conversation, questioners is nobody in my conversation.
Why are you saying that?
Because he doesn't know what I'm saying. So listen to what I'm saying. Oh, you don't understand it? Do you understand what I'm saying? He's talking about going to the house and seeing somebody, and because he's seen the person is a wife.
Not only that.
I am hello.
Or refer to
hello. I have never seen any video on any stage. Anybody who has it to prove. Lumba constantly refers to this girl as a support. There is no video where he said this is my wife before. Go and check. If you have a video like that, prove me wrong. Constantly munda abofeya simame. Wabua me pa. He's never said a wife anywhere. But Lumba, at 60, made it clear that a wife is Akosia Sewa. The video is there. So if questioners is trying to say so, call on your sick.
Take a listen to this audio. Let's
take a man kasamba kwa ebe me ya sana mako fise mi bonyo ma ikatu. Na nachum na ebra ye me operation. Ebra ye me spine operation. Nipa pi nim. The only man says, me ma ware no akosia sewa e na ma me dro ma me wo davi. Akosia sewa onye sa ade no. The only man says, me ma ware no akosia sewa ɛna mami edro mami wo dabi akosi asewa onye sa ade no.
Thank you.
At your time,
Just a year ago.
Time I can we saying
60. No, 60 years.
letter na ignorantly. Ebeto abontin say Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu. Edi ba so jawa de no. When was that?
7 years ago. 2018.
So time Lumba Emma yehu say
Me yira oware no.
Akosia Sewa. O say me yira me ye de.
Me ware no.
No Odo Bronii te.
Not will be.
And that's it. It's time to say, listen to me, don't listen to Gusenes. Look, the fact that somebody gives you the garage to live in doesn't make you a car. There are a lot of people who are living in garages. Go to GBC. Most those times in my bungalow, near my garage, me boy. Cause GBC flat, cause Kolubu flat, we had a garage to ourselves. We are converting in our iron accommodation. But the fact that a sister is living there as a human being doesn't change you to become a car in the garage. If a police officer, last week I told you, is a drunkard in Osu police station and you transfer him to Agbogboshi police station, you've not done anything but change their drinking spot. The request from Mrs. Akosia Sewa is not about property. So let's stop talking about property. It's not about property. In your constant reference, you keep saying, say, what you nothing about fighting, the request in court, we are all rallying around. What we want to learn is what is the law saying. And the law is going to give us a judgment. Mind you, the letters that are coming out from Baba Jama and Associates sounds not like a legal written letters. I say sounds because Lumba 2018 letter now the bar out no. Mr. Onesha
Send a Lumba and saying
Lumba da bedu we.
Just about 3 months ago.
Why did the letter and bar out?
And the minimum.
Thank you. Number 2, a man's custody after his demise. A man's custody after his demise
1 year
is secured. So if this document of that Lumba even is true that Akosia Sewa did that, whoever brought it out at this time is a disgrace to the family.
No, so na enyese wona daka maybe kwa na woni phone so. Document. Document.
Whether it is on Lumba's phone, whoever brought it out at this time is a disgrace to the family.
Okay. Why are you saying that?
I'm saying that because Lumba at his 60th birthday told us that Meyira me wale no. It means that if he's alive today, he will never want anybody to see this document if truly it was sent to him.
Yeah, that one there.
We want to learn, not with emotions. The law is straightforward. A civil married wife remains such until competent court of jurisdiction dissolves the marriage.
Okay.
There is nothing called church marriage. Now, Christians taught us something wrongly. Let's teach the right thing.
And that was what?
Widowhood rights. The performance is determined by the family, but the widow is not determined by the family.
That's the performance rights. That one there, yes. So no question the second.
So the hear this. So hear this. That is about the things to do.
That now country kakrai.
Nigeria for India. Tie. Ajimai. Nyama obeye na ebusua e kire wo nyama adeba. But obi anim say de oyo okuna eye de ne ho kafo aka baabi.
Okay.
Anameboa.
And you say Lumba ne ho kan ye hwan.
Krata e court. Ye gina so yi nyina de kan sem ne say Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu. But
send a ya Baba Jama associate address Odo Bronii.
Mrs. Omo Akosia Sewa Fosu.
No, me camp by Odo Bronii.
Akosia Sewa Fosu. Sa no mo address no.
Na Odo Bronii so mo tro no edin be no mo tro.
Omo tro no edin Priscilla bibi.
Omo tro Priscilla. Omo fa Fosu kan.
Debe onye Fosu.
Ko say the so na ka we.
You must
must do an ordinance marriage to have.
You see,
the
no. The truth of the matter is,
Questioners, you say what?
Me say.
Also, one year.
Me say. You must. You before I bet me I give them a 2 days. You must do an ordinance marriage before I bet me I have the ownership to so before be man the
okay.
And we are not illiterate. Yako school.
Okay, so
let's see in classroom.
So
Yako school.
So in this case,
me no mean na yan hu wo baby as Lumba wakoy Odo Bronii wedding wo baby a. So by but yan hu so why yakoso wedding.
Okay. It's okay. And yes simple.
Debio, mama can
Obi
anu ho nobody including myself is disputing say Owura Charles Kodefosu oware ya maame akoso sewa
Oguso ware na
obi anu ho a wodi dispute ye ana obi asu ni ho a wagina baby aka say by virtue of it is only by virtue of yewu ye ni court nsensemi ene ye court say obi koja ware na obi kwetro krata for the
obi koja obi attempt
hello please the highest level of foolishness, and I'm using a strong word,
is what?
For any married couple who has decided to do a civil marriage that goes to present a drink in the act of dissolution is high gross of foolishness, because hello because it's become a normal practice for all of us, not Mrs. Akusha.
Oh yeah.
So my act is not for Akusha Sewa, but I'm saying that you must be bringing in a good idea. Sanko abusia for maka chair when they say if you are the Edana okoye quarter wade negu etina sofo bi a ugina sorry dem ebisa say why na dey obey ma wade embra ne say what mra. It is illegal to request who gives this woman's hand in marriage. Now some calculations going on which is alleged of somebody's age could lead somebody to a criminal offense,
and that is what?
If for example I'm hearing that is a marriage that happened recently, and a relationship that has been there for many years recently, and the young lady they're saying she's 34 years.
Who's that young lady you're referring to?
In St. John's. I'm just the case that
okay, all right.
St. John's. The lady is 34 years, and they are claiming that they've been married for 18.5 years.
So one year, minor.
So this man will be arrested very soon.
Okay.
So let's be careful with our calculations and our numbers.
All right.
It's just a caution. But I'm saying that let's learn. Mrs. Akosia Sewa Fosu, who have not met before, doesn't need her presence and Lumba's performance to prove that she's a wife. Thanks be to God. Lumba, the able, fresh, wisdom-filled man, in the absence of the wife, announced her status to us at her birthday celebration.
And that was
1 minute be Afro Maxidemu. But I want you to learn the truth that Christians and the rest are trying to learn through their unlearnment, and we'll teach them to learn. The letter that is so painful that one day we have to retract and apologize.
It's what?
Is to tell the wife of a diseased man that if you find
your name
in the funeral brochure, is a favor. If that Lumba spirit is alive, and per what you play is significance, he should eliminate those that must die before his burial.
And the ultimate is at the end, just to say so.
Because it's hurting. No, the letter that was written.
Hello, on behalf of the
see, who is the client? There is something funny. There's something funny happening here. There's something funny,
and that is
when we lost our legend, Daddy Lumba. A letter came out first from DLFM, signed by a lawyer.
Fosu family.
No, signed by a lawyer representing Fosu family on a DLFM. And I remember at Peace FM, I said this is an error. The next time it was deleted and was corrected, and he brought a letter from Baba Jamal's association associates that they are that is Lumba's lawyers for the Fosu family. They are it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we saw that they're representing Odo Bronii us. We don't know. Then we come back again and we sat and said, the audio is there, the video is there. Remember that story? The one the girl interviewed. Today, the same Bamba Jamal and Chambers or associates are now writing in response for Ebusapenyi and transition. Ebusapenyi catch and say, or come much wakoji key. And only a mamre ni a money and Otumia Kobo 2 for mania sen a dishia can chinego. Obekasa. Okoji key and one koji. Thank you. This is my last point. In the laws of Germany, they don't practice dual citizenship. Daddy Lumba is a citizen of Germany.
Yes.
And for that matter, you can't go. No, that's disrespect. When you were speaking, you can't go. I sat down listening to you. Ajima. No, but that's disrespect. No, but that is disrespect. We sat down listening to them, and they can't sit and listen to us. Where? May I land and say that?
Yes.
Forgive questioners, but he's empty in whatever he said.
Why?
Everything Kosiani said is empty, and I apologize on his behalf that he doesn't know anything. And if you follow Kosianis, you speak emotionally and go to jail. He doesn't know anything. As a matter of fact, this is the first time he's associating himself with a big icon and a funeral. Nobody big has died in his hands before. Oh wow!
Oh, now then, Can I finish, please? For the first time, you told me it's democracy. So why can I finish? Why were you mentioning?
Stop this passion.
No. Why were you mentioning?
You should respond when I finish. You should respond when I'm done. Ajima. In their family, he's the only icon. So nobody has died. So I'm saying this on record that per the laws. Hello, the land you are sitting on is our property. The opposite house is our property. And I can call the boys to change your location. So be careful. Let me conclude. My statement is that fortunately for us, nobody has that right. This is my house and this is my property. Hear this. I want the CNS and the rest to know that by law, if at the end of the day, the German passport or what you call book is what Lumba was running with, then he's a citizen of Germany. Is that not it? So as we speak, by virtue of we knowing that the direct family is Akosua Sewa Fosu, she has the right to carry the body from Ghana.
Okay.
And if that right is executed, if that right is executed, always keep in your mind that per what we took to court, that we are all following to hear, is a learning curve for all of us. I am not Team Akosua Fosu or whatever. I am not in any of the teams. I am for the law. That we have been lied to by the church. And that's my last point. Asorine dintro kesiye. Say, one man, one wife. Eye nyankopon wade. Enti nkrofo bebrine koye no man koye nkrata se eye mrao. Omo koye se eye nyankopon hihom de koso ahememu. Enti omo ka kire say, for what the Lord has put together, let no man put asunder. But hear this, what the law has put together, a judge can put asunder.
So say Asorine say one man, one wife. Nyame say den.
Nyankopon say one man, many wives. But unfortunately, yen warrior sorry warrior bu. Ya warrior warrior na yen kratemwa wadie. Eti awadie na ye warrior modada yen say we eye Christo awadie no. Eye mra. So for bianco jina court, including myself, I'm gazetted. I wear clerical in the afternoon to make noise on behalf of the government. They don't pay me. I saw in here Jimmy Yahoo and Crawford Corey said you know much baby kakra. Sorry them all. Omuntia fe. Na we are she coat. The Yamia can boom. Boom some na can boom. It's a marana can boom. A marana who didn't so. Question is still. Ni din tua na yiri din so engagement no ye na wi akete no ye gu no zade na nsia sa no kura ise men ka engagement enye but uye wie na koye mremu dia it is useless because it is null and void
me that's
kai asamojan na mo maka no mo fanya disua kese asamojan wale da krata kire se on wale da adentia esian se bigamy bi bae Nigeria wade kese bi e ba so sesia yes, you will be over 10 billion naira.
Yeah.
It sounds like a chin so yeah, they will perform them bigamy. What is bigamy? Knowing when a man or a man is fully married. And you also decide
or a woman is fully married
and you decide to be allowed to be a wife. It's called bigamy.
Okay.
1 minute by Afromax name. Questiones. Numadrona nya akukuduro kanokre. And 20 when you move for 0277 609 6 of wasoriako watienya sako 0277 609 644. I plead with the leaders in going to court. May they not do family settlement. They should force onto this case will end in court so that it becomes a precedent.
Okay.
Admamiti case bi wo hwasisi a Mr. Di ne de esi wa chimota owusu kwaku wosu ena anti Mrs. Eunice owusu sa case mo mbekai oni ne kuru abruchi se ya bi o adwuma ne de ye papa ne benya kanchime bi wo Ghana no wu mienu owu ye no entem papa no podo ri papa neti oni ne din na wo my death certificate me kire that is here case na Mr. Di no ni din na what death certificate so ye wie na ye ko kan wela kanchima na wo mienu ma papa no won kran no papa ne di ni japade ya nyina ma no comes to the court of Ghana.
Also no way.
It was reversed to the missus.
Okay.
So it is not about property, but the law.
The law. Okay.
You're careful. You find emotions.
Ankas.
And you be me. Mrane na me de.
Okay.
Me nya Odo Bronii. Me nya akosua sewa. I'm none of them. But I started speaking before these issues came.
Of course.
You're my witness.
Oh yeah.
And I said this will come up. So let's solve it.
Okay.
Mo mo yire ni wa bruchire. Enye se musika na asai. Na bibi nti na 6 months bia no. Mo de kato kaso. Etna business class mu. Ekoye mo nkra atasem. Esansa aban na wo ho ni kire se. Ye ma green card ana permit. Ohia wo se wo fa wa ho ndi nya adwuma obro no so. Oba odo ene kata wachi. Eyi wani ngwase. Na mi hira mba nyina mo kata mba machi. Mbema we are weak than women. We are very weak.